Hi guys, welcome to another video by myself, Bates87. It is the Draft, the Glory, the second episode of the week. 3 drafts we've done now, Thursday, Friday and then yesterday. We unfortunately lost in the final 2 of them, semi-final once, and we were on a losing streak of not winning the draft for 3 times. Now obviously I want to get back to winning ways, guys, and get the victory if I can. Obviously I'm going to look, there's some players which I think potentially are worth a little bit of coin. I'm going to see if I've got them. And Mbemba, I think it was. I don't know if it was Mbemba or was it Giroud. Giroud looks like no, it wasn't Giroud. Gomes maybe. There were some players worth a little bit of coin, and I can't remember which ones there were. It's mainly the Champions League club players, so Dalot could be one of them. No, I was incorrect. So it's Mbemba. He's the player I need to look towards getting, and I'm going to see if I've got him in my club as well, because the SBCs which EA are releasing are allowing for people's prices to go up. So I don't think it's any of them on the trade pile, but in the club we're going to take a look and see what we've got. So if you guys do want to leave a like rating, that'd be fantastic. If you guys also want to subscribe, hit the bell button as well so you never miss an upload. And check your club, guys. Take a look around, because even though you don't really make insane money straight away on the draft, have we not got that Mbemba? I don't think we've got him. That's unlucky. Yeah, and yeah, it was Mbemba, but his player price hasn't gone up. It's alright, I haven't got him, so I can't sell him to make some money. This is on my main account, but this one not. So with that, guys, we're going to move on into the online draft. We're going to see what we can do with it, taking us down to 366,000 coins. Now today I'm torn. I want to go for the Champions League cards again, as we did yesterday, but I also want to win. So I think I'm going to go with a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, which is the formation that I use. And we have not got one. And I want to see which Champions League items we can get. They were at the front, weren't they? So there's a Griezmann. I don't know what's in the Serie A. Who was... I don't know who it was. I think out of all these choices, guys, Ronaldo will be my pick. Regardless if I end up starting him or not, he will be. Next, ooh, not bad. So we've got Immobile, we've got Higuain, Lacazette, Aguero, and Lionel Messi. Taking Lionel Messi will probably mess things up. So I'm going to take Higgs. And Dybala will be perfect, wouldn't it? Immobile would be a good shout as well. But I will go with Higuain. And last time I used this, it wasn't the best of drafts, to be fair. It didn't help me any way, shape or form, and I actually struggled with the 2 strikers. We're struggling here with them 2 picks, so we'll take him. Centre midfielder. Cesc Fabregas, Nangolan, Paulinho, Hamsik. Hamsik's got one of the cards, so I'm going to take Radja. Yeah, in case we can get Hamsik's version. Moutinho, Sol, Milinkovic, sorry. I realised I was saying his name wrong, it's Milinkovic, innit? So we'll go with him. And now it would have been, thinking about it now, guys, it would have been nice to take... who was it? Who did we get? Immobile, because he would have fit in nicely. Now we're torn here, guys. We may as well go with none of them really. None of them work. So we'll go with Coquelin. He can jump on into the team there. And we've got 4 Serie A players, and the rest are a little bit all over the shop in it. So we've got Rodriguez, we've got Gulam, and we've got Kolarov. Literally none of them give me a strong link. So I think I'll go with a high pace one, guys. I'll go with Gulam for my left back. Pepe Manolas. Manolas in form. Is that this week's in form? I'll take him anyway. Manolas in defence, along with him. Literally no strong links. And we're building a little circle. Can we complete the circle, guys, around the team? And it has been completed. And Florenzi's got one as well. But I think to get it, I'm going to take Florenzi now. Yeah, I could take the risk. Florenzi's got one of them Champions League cards, but I want to take the risk of I want to get a full chem team preferably. Now we don't get a goalkeeper from the main league, so we'll go with Viviano. And we'll try and work on the defence and see what we're going to get here. If there's going to be anything better. Silvestre, Calabria. He's a perfect link. Might end up using him. Even if it means moving the player up into CDM. We get Radu, Piszczek, Koscielny. We'll take Radu. And then midfield, we need 2 midfielders, 2 central players. And none come in them picks. We'll go with Hulk as a super sub. My Champions League game just is not working, is it? And Zonzi, nice. And Zonzi into the midfield, that helps a lot, doesn't it? 89 chemistry, as well as a strong link. So a few Roma players now as well. And then striker, Bobby Firmino, Neymar, Griezmann. I'm going to take Neymar. Yeah, I'll take Neymar there. Right, goalkeeper. Can we get a Serie A goalkeeper? No, we cannot. We've got Patricio though. And now we're on to the final picks, guys. And we need to take out that Cam. Well, we need to. We might not be able to. It depends who we get here. So we'll go rating on this one. We'll go Victor Moses. 5 more picks. Mahrez, Eden Hazard, Volland. I'll go with Eden Hazard. He can come on into the team. Damn, literally the chemistry's been affected by that Cam. We can even get a silver player now, which doesn't help. And we've got 3 more picks to get a Cam. Who would have thought? We've built a nice draft, guys, and then boosh, the game goes and screws us and doesn't give us a Cam. It still hasn't given us a Cam. Martial, what have we got as subs anyway? We can get full chemistry. We can get full chemistry. It just means playing a player on like 4 chem. I was thinking about using him, but I don't think so. I'll go with Martial. 2 more picks. No Champions League versions for me, guys. El Shaarawy, Dem, and Alcacer. Let's go with El Shaarawy. He can be the player I'm going to commit, guys, I think, into that to take us to full chemistry. So he's not on full chem, he's on free chem. I don't think there's any other better choices there. Unless I was to play... Unless I was to do this, like knock Milinkovic up there, El Shaarawy down there, Radu there, and I think that puts it on 6, doesn't it? Yeah. So go that's a bit... Oh, actually... yeah, that's better. That's better. Then everyone's on, apart from the goalkeeper. So what I could do with, guys, is a Cam or a goalkeeper. Asensio, Kimmich, Alexandro. Okay. Wing-backs, attackers don't need. Asensio wouldn't work. So I'll go with Alexandro. He can be my left-back. So the defence looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. The team looks pretty fantastic. Whether we can do the work with it, time will tell. But I think we've done alright. It's not a Premier League draft. It's not Premier League. It's not La Liga. It's not Bundesliga. It's a Serie A team. But it's also a slow-looking team as well. And I think instantly what I'm going to do, guys, before I actually commit it, is Eden Hazard is going to come on for Radu, dropping Zonzi down there, and then Boosh. I think that's how I'm going to rock the team. And maybe even swap them 2 over as well, just because that's how I play with my other players. So that's the team as we're going to go into the game itself. When you guys see it, so we're swapping that over, and then we'll do that 13 chem there. Everyone is on full apart from the Viviano and Radu. So let's try and get an Italian Serie A manager to finish off the draft. Okay. I don't think we're going to get chem to any of them either. Who are you? There's no Italian. There's a French, Brazilian, and Milinkovic. Boosh. Who do I take it on? Right, let's take it on the Brazilian. It hasn't... no, let's not. Let's take it on. Let's take it on Milinkovic. There we are, guys. So that's the draft on 86 rated, 100 chemistry, and a Serie A looking team with Viviano. Would have been a full Serie A team last season, but hey ho, there we are. Let's go and get into the games, guys, see how we do, and hopefully get back to winning ways with this team, and hopefully Ronaldo and co can carry and take us to a draft victory. So guys, getting on into the first game, up against Messi, Coutinho, Raheem Sterling, Silva, Fred, Schneiderlin, not seen him in the draft for a while, Mendy, informed by Alderweireld and Coleman and Petr Cech to complete his team. Nice little hybrid, actually, apart from Messi, who's not getting full count. I think everybody else is. And we had to adjust to this team. Now, one of the things which you notice with myself, guys, is I like to play a very fast style of FIFA, like overloading the attack, really, and trying to get the ball in the back of the net pretty fast. But one of the problems with taking this team, Milinkovic, very, very slow. Well, he's not slow, but he's like a tank-style player. Same with Radja and the same with Nzonzi. And even with Higuain and Ronaldo's not slow, as I probably just said then, but he is a tall tank-style player, and the same with the defence as well. Apart from the left-back of Alexandro and Florenzi, them two were actually pretty good, but in the midfield it is a slow and lethargic style build-up, and that's not taken away from the players themselves, because playing with them in a slow manner, it takes a bit of getting used to. Trying to defend against this, you can see I was obviously dragging the players up, guys, and my opponent gets him and takes the lead with Neymar getting the ball into the back of the net. Thankfully though, we did start to contain him. We decided to slow the ball down, start the passing and moving, and making sure we weren't like going all hell for leather. Even though Eden Hazard breaks on through here, nice L1 fake shot, and taking advantage of the skills that he's got, squares it over, and Radja does equalise the game in the 46th minute, just before half time. I think it was directly after his goal, actually. So we sped up from the whistle and did fly on forward, getting the ball into the back of the net with Radja. Now, this second half, I wanted to slow it down and start to play my tempo. You can see we got him pinned back as well. Ball into Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Hazard. Hazard lines up the timed shot and puts it in nicely. I think after this game, I actually did decide to remove the timed bar from the trainer. So you guys may or may not see that in the rest of the video, but I do know it's gone going forward from this episode. Our next opponent. This team was incredibly fast and dangerous, but the defence was pretty much open. So we had to control his attack and stop him overloading us, because that's where the issues do arise. But you can see ball into Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Higuain to Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking for the shot, hits it, but it's saved by the keeper. This was in the a minute before. Well, actually, it should have blew for half time before that, but it doesn't. We decide to whip the ball in, guys, and from the corner we do get another corner, this time on the right hand side. From this corner, Eden Hazard whips it in with a full power, and a nice I was going with Ronaldo, and it was like an automatic header by the computer there. Higuain puts it into the far corner and makes it 1-0. So Higuain getting, I think, his first goal of the draft today. But 1-0's never comfortable, especially in draft. We go for another corner, it's headed, it's saved, and Nzonzi at the back post is able to head it in and give us that 2-goal lead in the game, as well as taking an elbow to the face of one of his teammates as well. Nzonzi very good, but a little bit attacking for my liking, and I wasn't really a fan of him, so I did commit him off in the I think the second part of the game. Radja Nangolan through to Higgs to Ronaldo, Ronaldo to Nzonzi. That's what I mean, guys. Look at how forward he is. That's about the 1-2, and Hazard makes it 3-0 with the driven shot, and does see us 3 goals clear. So it was open for us. My opponent was going hell for leather. We were still on the attack. Ball inside there into Ronaldo. Ronaldo over, but it's intercepted. Nice header out to Higuain. Nice flick and a nice half volley. Does make it 4-0 in the 83rd minute and seals our deal in the second round of the draft. So progressing pretty well, doing the work. But one thing we do need to overcome, guys, is obviously going out in the semi-final/final and actually win the draft for a change. Our opponent this time got very lucky with the picks that he got. PK Champions League card, Fekir Champions League card, Icardi, Lewandowski, Variety Scare card, Goretzka, Scare Rafinha, Nacho Fernandez, Casemiro and Marcelo. A nice team that he did have there. And the ball into Hulk, into Lewandowski. He lines it up for a shot, a cross-angled one, which I've not really seen many of them go in. But Robert Lewandowski does put my opponent 1-0 up in this game. So we had to control the game, start spreading the ball out, try moving his players around, and we do finally get the ball into Higuain, who hits a time shot and ties the game up at 1-1 in the 14th minute. Very, very nice goal, but when you're given space to any capable striker, then time shots are going in. Whether that changes come at the Come the patch, which is presumably due today as you guys are watching that video, because it's not come out on the Monday, it should be interesting to see even how I adapt to the time shots. I don't hit the angled ones on the first time, but I do like to line myself up for a time shot. Ball whipped into the near post, Ronaldo gets his head on it and flicks it into the back and does give us the lead in this game before half time. Seeing a bit of a similar pattern when it comes to corner kicks and the timings of them as well, but there's never a bad time to score the goal to put you into the lead in a game. So with this, we have to be careful moving on into the second part of the game. Obviously going for the goal, but trying not to let my opponent get a chance. Ball into Higuain, over to Florenzi. Florenzi carries the ball forward, gets it inside to Eden Hazard. Hazard with the dink in, and a brilliant header by Ronaldo does make it 3-1 in the 61st minute. So 30 minutes remaining in this game, and this will be us home and dry if we can control the game and keep in the lead. In the 67th minute, ball in. Hazard with the ball to Radja. Radja with the ball to Milinkovic into Florenzi. Florenzi with the ball in, and Radja gets a header, beats a keeper, and gives us a 4-1 lead with 22 minutes left in this game. But our opponent was going to make some changes. And the changes worked for him as well, interestingly enough. And from the 70th minute, guys, ball in. Lewandowski's 2-on-1. You can see there's a other striker in there. We committed to trying to block the tackle, and he just squares it over for a simple tapping. Goes and picks up the ball and resumes the game. So he pulled himself 2 goals clear, 2 goals within us now. Then Fernandez with the ball gets it with Casemiro into Hulk. Hulk with the ball outside to Marcelo. Marcelo with the ball inside to Fekir, to Casemiro, to Verratti, to Hulk. And this is a nice goal, guys. Well, a nice attempt at a goal as he does whip it in. From this, he does get a corner. I must have been sleeping on the corner because I let PK get in front of me. A simple header for him. He makes it 4-3 in the 82nd minute, but thankfully, guys, we were able to hold on to a 4-3 victory against CR7 BG 4-2. And that would see us into the draft final for Tuesday's draft, up against 2 Champions League cards in Lingard and Sanchez, Lukaku, Sane, Keita, Milner, who's that? Oh, I've forgotten his name now. Ben Chilwell, in it, yeah, Ben Chilwell in left back position, and a few other nice players. He had a penalty. We saved the penalty. This is the counter attack you're seeing, guys. Ball in, Florenzi with the ball into Hazard. Hazard with a touch past the defender, chips it in. Ronaldo, he gets the head and puts us 1-0 up in the 7th minute of the game. A good start, but after him getting a penalty, I had to be very careful in what I decided to do with this. And one of the players which I couldn't control in his team was Lukaku and Sane. Naby Keita with the ball inside to Lukaku, 1 touch, bang. He makes it 1-1 in the 34th minute of the game. It's coming home as his gamer tag. It's coming home 24. He ties the game up there with Lukaku. And then I was like, right, need to get a goal. Need to get into it and need to stop him getting the ball to attacking players. Lingard with the ball out to Hazard. Hazard with a dink to the back post. Look who's there. Romelu Lukaku makes it 2-1 in the 42nd minute. And I was like, right, something needs to change pretty quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be staring defeat again. So hard, and I think every time we've played against Lukaku, I've usually struggled with him in the draft, and even Harry Kane, them style of players. In the second half, ball in, Lukaku picks it up again. He's able to control it, get the turnaround, gets a square off to the far post, and Eden Hazard with a bullet header makes it 3-1 with 20 minutes left. This would prove a tough ask for me to come back into this game, but thankfully we decided to actually shape up. And the ball into Martial here, cuts back, able to whip it into the back post for a free header. Eden Hazard makes it 3-2, but unfortunately, guys, it was too little too late. We pick up a 3-2 loss in the final. Yet again, falling at the final hurdle. This game I thought was in the bank, did feel like it was in the bank, but then I think we saved the penalty. I don't know if it'll show it in here. What's it break through? Yeah, we 1-0 up at that point. And then we got Lukaku'd. This guy is a beast when you come up against him. Ball in, gets a chance. No one's getting close. Brilliant shot there. And then this was a brilliant attack, guys. Ball out. Slides it in, chips it to the back post, and regardless of who you've got there, Lukaku is always going to outjump the player. We do pull 1 consolation goal back in this game after we got the 3rd. Lukaku again, 2 goals and an assist he got there. That's crazy. We did pull 1 consolation goal back in the 81st minute, but we're having chances up until this point. Lining it up here. A good save there near post, and I think we scored not long afterwards with a ball in from to the back post with Alexander. Who is that? I don't know, but we do hit the top corner, and then that was it, guys. If another 3-2 loss, I'm getting really annoyed. 4 drafts in a row now, a final loss. I can't get over it. But we could get lucky in the packs. That's always one positive from it. Premium Gold Player Pack. At least it's a player pack, I suppose. Premium Gold Player Pack. It's the same ones, aren't they? Yeah, 2 of the same. 2 of the same. I don't know. 50k there, 50k's worth of packs. Who knows? If we can get someone worth some money, though, that would be fantastic, as we do get an inform. So we have made our money back, guys, and we get a French centre midfielder. It's not the best of ones, but 82 rated Rongier of Nantes has made our money back in the draft today anyway. So regardless of what we've done, guys, we have made money in this. Oh, yes, we have! Come on, guys, we've got a big player. We have got a big player because he's going for a hell of a lot of money. And I think I might sell him now in the hype at 122k. What a pack that is. I'm not going to hold on to him. I'm going to get rid of Renato Sanchez. I might hold on to him, though. Let's see. I might get rid of him as well. So regardless, guys, we made absolute bank on today's episode by going out in the draft final. So regardless of losing, we've got some money. And that's a huge, huge player. A team of the, whatever they're called, like the inform versions. What are they called? Road to the final cards. We don't get lucky in the second pack. But just seeing how much that... We're going to search how much Renato Sanchez is worth. I'm probably going to go for a lot. We get Kate, Kitty, a few other ones there. We'll send all them to the trade pile as well. And we'll have to go through our trade pile pretty soon, actually, and clear out a few things because it is getting full. So, with that, what else have we got? Foot Central. Let's see what we've got. Oh, no, not Champions Channel. Never works anyway. Move on to that. We've got daily objectives of just play, which gives us 100 coins back. Coin boosts have expired now as well. It took us a while to get it, but we have finally got there. And weeklies, we could get a foot swap deals player by the end of the week as well. And we've already got that, the finesse one. So, taking a look, let's go and have a look at how much Renato Sanchez is worth. And we're going to take the money now. Because I don't know whether he's going to go up or down. But I want him. I want him gone. And I'm probably going to go above 100. I think with him. Probably about there. Go over there and see if there's any there. 140. So about 140 for him. 138. Oh, there's quite a lot of them now. He's quite a popular player. And that's what I think, guys. He's a popular player. So I think that I might have to get rid now. 128, 127, 125. Is that 125 fresh? It is. So 125k. That is brilliant. For going out in the draft final, guys, we've picked up some money. And 125 for our man, Renato Sanchez. So absolutely fantastic. And we'll start him at 114 as well. Rest of the players are probably leaving the club anyway. Nothing really much to do. Actually, no. I'm going to get rid of these. No, I'll probably wait, actually, and get rid of everything. We need to get rid of the non-rares, or maybe I might get rid of all these non-rares and let them fly. Yeah, I am, guys. I need space in the club. So I'm going to let everything fly. Probably going to take a loss on them, but we've got so much space in the club, it's unreal. Sorry, not much space on the transfer list. So I'm going to get rid of the non-rare players, which keep getting from packs, and hopefully someone does purchase them rather than discard them anyway. So guys, see you later. Have a nice rest of your day. Come back tomorrow for the next episode of The Draft to Glory.